Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are doing well and are ready to start a new class. I can see by your reviews that you really enjoyed Michael Jackson's singing. Although you know that wasn't his song, that We Are the World was made famous by him. And today we are going to sing another song by Michael Jackson. And this song is called Heal the World. Heal the world. Okay? Now, look at these words, please. These are the lyrics. There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow. And look how it rhymes, sorrow and tomorrow, okay? There's a place in your heart. Hay un lugar en tu corazón, and I know that it is love. Y yo sé que es amor. And this place could be much brighter than tomorrow. Y este lugar podría ser mucho más brillante que el mañana. And if you really try, y si de veras tratas, de veras intentas, you'll find there's no need to cry. Encontrarás que no hay necesidad de llorar. In this place, you'll feel there's no hurt or sorrow. En este lugar, tú sentirás que no hay dolor, bueno, hurt, pena o tristeza. Hurt and sorrow are synonyms. Hurt, when you get a blister and it hurts. When you twist your finger, it hurts. Sorrow, when you're sad, when you feel sorrow, tienes un sentimiento de dolor o de tristeza, sorrow, okay? So this is the first part. And then it comes, there are ways to get there. There are ways to get there. Hay formas de llegar ahí. Hay formas de llegar ahí. There are ways to get there. Now, I want you to think about this structure. There's a place. Try to make sentences using that structure. For example, there's a place near my house where you can buy very good shoes. I'm sorry about that. We are having shortcuts in the light, in the electricity. But let's continue anyway. Here, there's a place near my house where you can buy really good shoes. Or there's a place in Oaxaca where you can buy very nice ceramic tile, for example, okay? Anything, just try to practice the structure. There's a place. Now, substitute there's a place for the name of the place. For example, let me show you. Here, there's a place near my home. There's a place near my home where you can buy good shoes. But what about instead of saying there's a place, you say there's a nursery near my home where you can buy beautiful roses. Now, what is a nursery? A nursery can be very many things. For example, a nursery is the place, the one we just used in this moment, is the place where you buy plants. We call it in Spanish, vivero. Vivero, the place where you buy plants. There's a nursery near my house where you can buy beautiful roses or hydrangeas or, lilies. any flower you can think of, sunflowers, etc. Okay, there's a place, oh, I'm sorry, but nursery also refers to the baby's room. When you buy a house, a family is always thinking, we have children and we have babies, so we need bedrooms for the children, and we need maybe a playroom for them to playroom, but we need a nursery. And nursery is for the baby. Nursery is for the baby. The nursery is for the baby. Okay? Nursery. ¿Cómo llamamos a eso? Sería el cuarto del bebé. But in a church, they have different classes. Usually in the churches, they have different classes for children. And for the babies, the baby's room is called nursery. Where are you taking your baby? To the nursery. Is for babies from 0 to 23 months old. But when they become 24 months old, so 2 years, they are called toddlers. 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 Toddlers are 2s and 3s. 2s and 3-year-olds, okay? And nursery is from 0 to 23 months, okay? Now, there's a nursery near my house where you can buy plants. There's a nursery in my church where you can take my baby or your baby to play with other babies. Or there's a nursery in this house for you to place your baby, okay? Now, let's continue with this structure. If you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. If you really try. Now, this is something we saw way back then. I don't remember the class, but we talked about this kind of structure. If you really try. Si tú de veras o realmente intentas, you'll find, encontrarás, there's no need to cry, que no hay necesidad de llorar. Now, try to make sentences with that. For example, if you really try, you'll learn English. Si de veras lo intentas, aprenderás inglés. If you really try, you'll find what you're looking for. Si de veras lo intentas, encontrarás lo que estás buscando. A veces nada más le hacemos por encima y no encontramos nada, ¿verdad? So, if you really try, you'll find what you're looking for, okay? Now, try making sentences using that structure. And then, there are ways to get there. There are ways to get there. Now, that is a structure for giving instructions for people to get to places. For example, they may ask you, how can I go to the supermarket? Let me see. There are different ways to get there. Hay diferentes maneras to get there, para llegar ahí. There are different ways to get there. There are ways to get there. Hay modos o maneras de llegar ahí, de lograr eso, de alcanzar eso. How can I get to the factory store? Oh, let me see. You can take Highway 10 and go around on exit 21. You give instructions, okay? How can I get to the supermarket? How can I get to the National Museum, etc. There are different ways. You can go straight on Markham Avenue and go turn left on 21st Street, etc., etc. Okay? So you give instructions. There are ways to get there. Try making sentences. And just to continue, we are going to look at, oh no, let me see, we still have to cover this part. If you care enough for the living, make a little space, make a better place. If you really care for the living. If you really care for the living. Y otra vez tenemos la estructura de if que tenemos acá arriba. If you really try to find, you'll find. Y acá tenemos if you care enough for the living. Aquí es, digamos que la cero condicional, si a ti te importa lo suficiente los vivos, make a little space. Haz un poco de espacio, make a better place. Haz un mejor lugar. Fíjense qué bonito. Ahora, esta canción es muy soñadora. Michael Jackson was a dreamer. He dreamed of a better world, and we all do. But it is hard to change the world. But what about changing your own world, the one you're living in? Let's say you can change the way you answer to your parents. You can change the way you talk to your wife or to your husband. You can change the way you talk to your children. You can make changes to make a little space, hacer un poquito de espacio para tener un mejor lugar. Podemos hacerlo. No vamos a cambiar al mundo, pero cambiaremos nuestro pequeño mundo. If we really try. If we really try. Now, the rest of the song is pretty long and we are not going to cover it all today, but we are going to sing the chorus. It's really nice. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world. Todas estas estructuras están en imperativo. Hazlo. Do it. Do something about it. Don't wait. Don't expect other people to do it for you. Do it yourself. Heal the world. Sana al mundo. Make it a better place. Hazlo un mejor lugar for you and for me and the entire human race. Para ti y para mí y para la humanidad entera. Fíjense qué bonito, porque si tú empiezas haciéndolo en tu familia será mejor con la familia de al lado. Y esa familia recibirá esa bondad y podrá tener un mejor día. Entonces podemos hacerles el día a ellos y mejorar esa pequeña parte del mundo. Y cada uno podemos ser de bendición a otro. Luego dice, there are people dying. Hay gente muriendo. If you care enough for the living, si te importa demasiado, vimos esto la vez pasada, if you care enough, si te importa lo suficiente, los que están vivos, the living, los vivos, dice, make a better place for you and for me. Haz un mejor lugar para ti y para mí. Okay, let's try to sing it. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Now you can see why I don't try to sing Michael Jackson's songs. They are very difficult, but I hope you like it, and I hope you look for it and try to practice. If you sing over and over again, your fluency will be much better every day. Besides, you get to have a good message in your heart. See you next class. Bye-bye.